What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. We had some releases. 3 releases that we didn't get to talk about. Baron Corbin, Tegan Knox, and as I used to call her, my sexy Muppet baby, Indy Hartwell. What you suck your teeth for?
Cause I love Indy Hartwell. She gone.
You don't think I love Indy? I just love. First of all,
No. I'm saying no. I'm agreeing with you, okay, dog. I'm saying I'm upset that she gone.
Oh, I thought she was mad. I called her a sexy Muppet baby.
Hell no.
Because I mean, she had a wide ass mouth. I know that, but she was sexy with it though.
She was cute. Yeah, she's cute.
She was sexy with it. I could be Dexter Loomis for a day. So, okay, I'm going to get into them real quick. So, start with Indy Hartwell. I was a huge fan of Indy Hartwell.
Isn't it crazy how during their marriage, both of them got released, doing their quote-unquote marriage?
That was insane, right? Indy Hartwell, to me, I was like, I think she peaked in NXT. I think when the index thing was going on with her and Dexter Loomis, and she was part of the Way back when the Way was fun, in NXT, and then she won that women's championship for like a week, and then lost it. I think that's when.
No, I was gonna say, like, in general, I think Indy Hartwell is just like a utility person.
Yeah.
But they wasn't using her as a utility person. They were using her as we're trying to get her to be, the person. Well, not everybody's the person. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
she's a good
utility
person. That's why she worked well in the Way.
Yeah, I think she would have been a good tag team partner with Candice LeRae, but they didn't keep that thing going. And she just had like a little video of Halloween with her and
Chelsea Green.
And Chelsea Green. I was just like, oh, and damn, she's gone. Okay. And it sucks. Like I said, I'm a fan of Indy Hartwell, and like I said, I always push, for ladies get opportunity. They just wasn't doing anything with her, and I felt as though that they could have did more with her and Candice LeRae. They even got Candice LeRae trying to be in Nia Jax's good graces in this kind of new storyline now. Give her something to do. I'm like, Candice LeRae is really good, and Indy Hartwell, I thought they could have just tried to really form that tag division, but they just didn't do it. Now,
I got to do the Johnny Gargano pose because I can see it coming. Candice ain't won't be there for that much longer.
Then they had Tegan Knox got released. Tegan Knox.
Oh, she been got released.
I love Tegan Knox, but that girl is injury prone.
Yeah, she is the bad luck. Like
speaking of injury prone, you know what? I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm keep it going. My bad.
Please don't. Whoever it was, don't jinx it on them. But Tegan Knox is like you said, was very injury prone. She had tore both her ACLs, and she'd been out for so much long. Because I think that they had pegged her to win the Mae Young Classic, and she got injured.
She was supposed to win a lot of stuff, and then as soon as she was supposed to win, it got injured right before it.
And it was a case where if you're going to keep getting injured, we can't trust you with anything. It kind of reminds me of Samoa Joe, even though Samoa Joe was, way more popular, way more active than she was. But it was just a case of like, what?
But then again, Samoa Joe had been wrestling for 20 years at that point, so it's kind of like, all right,
yeah, exactly. Like the body was breaking down. But when it came to when it came to Tegan Knox, I was like, man, what could have been? And then when she came back, it was like, okay, but now it's like, we are reserved to trust you with anything because you keep getting injured. And I mean, these ain't twisted ankles. You talk about ACL tears that she's been going 9 months, come back for a month, been going another 9 months, and we don't be seeing her for like 2 years. And we're like, where's Tegan Knox at? Oh shit, Tegan Knox.
Seriously.
And that's very unfortunate. Yeah. But so she got released, and it's like, I just keep thinking like, well, if she never got injured, what what position would Tegan Knox be in right now? Like, if she had won that Mae Young Classic, what position would she? She could have still probably been in AEW. She could have been something else. She could have been a bigger star. Who knows? But right now, it was just like, it was just nothing. They weren't using that, and it's very sad. The only thing I like about Tegan Knox was her finish. I complain about that shit all the time. I'm like, it's the shiniest wizard in my ass. She got the dullest wizard that it was.
I did not like her, of course. Her choke slam was cool, but
you're not about to say you like that shiny wizard.
Nah, I didn't like it.
What move did she have on her repertoire where she keep tearing her ACL?
Probably that shiniest wizard.
Or
nah, that
damn,
it ain't that shiny.
I was about to say not the dullest wizard. No, I think when she kept doing them tope suicidas.
Oh, well, okay. Because, like, I know Dakota, when she hit the chiropractor, I see why she got both of hers, but, like, she don't even hit it no more. She's still out. But every week, seems like.
Even though she don't hit it no more, I still like that chiropractor move, though. That chiropractor was dope.
No, trust me. That's a fantastic finisher.
Yeah, it's time, like, you know, you can use that, like, once every 8 shows, but still, you know, hold on to it. Then the last person is Baron Corbin. Listen, y'all, we started this YouTube channel back in 2015. Next year will be 10 years for us. Let me tell y'all something. If any of y'all remember, now I don't know about Q-Flow, but Prime in the beginning, when I used to do my NXT reviews, every time I would say Baron Corbin, I would cut to me just rubbing my head. Because I couldn't stand Baron Corbin. I hated Baron Corbin. And when he was in NXT and feud with Bull Dempsey and all them, I was like, Baron Corbin got 2 cool things to me. Where the Deep Six, even though...
In the days.
Even though I look at the Deep Six like that's what Abyss does. Because I was a TNA. I like TNA.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's Abyss move, but fine. And when he slid underneath the ring and came back on the other side, gave it close, I thought that was kind of cool. Also, but other than that,
until he started doing it way too much.
Yeah, it wasn't special anymore. But the whole Lone Wolf thing, I didn't give a damn about his entrance was kind of all right, you know. With
the first time. The first time,
yeah. But other than that, I couldn't.
Wait. Who did they give his entrance to?
Damian Priest.
Oh yeah.
And then the Damian Priest, he added the arrow so it could come up, and then the fire come down. So he get the Damian Priest. But yeah, I used to like Baron Corbin's dark. There were some really good gems when it comes to some interest in the early NXT days. Then he comes into the main roster, wins the Battle Royal in WrestleMania 32, eliminating Shaq and all them. And then he goes through some transformations. He went from Lone Wolf Baron Corbin to King Corbin to Broke Ass Corbin, which is I think the best one. And then Happy Corbin and
Constable Corbin.
Oh, I forgot about Constable Corbin.
How can you forget he was Constable Corbin for like 3 years?
Oh, when he was general manager?
Yeah. For like 3 years. What you mean you forgot?
Yeah, because because I'm gonna be honest with you, I erased that Corbin out of my mind because he retired Kurt Angle, and I'm still mad about that.
Not true. Yeah, that's when he was working at Applebee's part time.
Yeah, the Applebee's manager, Baron Corbin, Constable Corbin, when he retired. He retired Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 36 because
that was the one we saw him at Extreme Rules, right?
Yes.
Him and Lacey Evans.
Yeah. That was Extreme Rules against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
I don't understand this though, because like he was having such a bad patch, and he went to NXT and had one of like he revitalized his career. Like he was really on the up and up, and then they just like.
So here's the thing. I think he wasn't fired though. I think he just let his contract run out.
No, they basically telling him they're not going to resign him. Like they're just going to let him.
I thought he chose not to resign.
No, they did.
Oh,
I don't blame him.
Because for everybody else, it was like they released them. But then when I saw Corbin, it was like
that must be his contract probably just ending soon. So instead of just being like he probably still under contract now. But it's just like we let you know. So it's like some, they do that for some people though. It's like we let you know, so it's like not official, but they basically like, we not signing you back. But Tegan and Indy got released, so it's kind of like different.
Yeah.
Like I think
Indy not knowing, Indy finding out on the internet sucks.
Well, yeah, that too. I don't think they called her. Well, some people.
I'm hoping they called her.
I hope they called her.
Hopefully, they don't send her stuff in the trash bag.
Ooh.
But like the Baron Corbin thing is like he can sign with anybody that night. They will have to wait like 90 days or whatever because they got released rather than just contract. So.
Yeah, he can sign. He can go to AEW or TNA, whatever he want to do.
He could go with JBL wherever he is.
Oh, yeah, which was my God. Which I was about to get to that because when he was broke as Corbin, which I thought was probably one of the most entertaining he has been when he was broke Corbin. Then the Happy Corbin came. Then they came, and then Madcap Moss came, which was stupid. And then they had the revitalization where he was managing JBL.
Oh God, I forgot about Madcap Moss.
Yeah, and then that shit was stupid. And then
he said tell a joke every week.
Yeah, and then he was like kind of like revitalizing his career, and they made JBL the manager. Remember JBL backstage was just like, you can't polish a turd.
Yeah,
because I did like buried him, and I'm like, even though I don't like Baron Corbin, I'm just like, and he is
unnecessary.
Yeah, he had one of the worst Money in the Bank cash-ins along with Austin Theory, where he lost.
To gender.
And then he tried to put him in a feud with Cena. He lost that over the match. Like they just killed everything this guy had. Then like Prime said, he went to NXT, revitalized. People was liking him. He come to War Dogs with Braun Breaker, win the tag team, the Dusty Cup with Braun Breaker and tag team championships, and then comes to the main roster. They try to put him with the most recent thing was trying to put him with Apollo Crews, which did not work.
I thought they put him with Cedric.
No, they put him with Apollo Crews. They had Cedric. Remember, Cedric was supposed to be with Adonis.
I
don't even know.
Adonis on NXT right now, at least trying to be.
They both on NXT, ain't they?
I don't know why they didn't just either keep him in NXT or just let him be Corbin. Why do he need to?
They should have. I thought he was doing fine on NXT.
Yeah, but I'm saying even if they wanted to bring him up, he didn't need a partner. He could have just been Corbin, another version of Corbin, or he could have been the NXT version of Corbin because the wide audience hasn't seen it.
But there's no coming back from the JBL stuff because no matter what iteration of Corbin you do, it's like you buried this guy on TV and it did not help the case at all.
I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot about that until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Was it really that? No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so are we saying like, is it still that bad?
Like,
I don't think it's that bad. But then again, people did like the War Dog, so it's like you can put him with the right energy.
But I'm saying, but that's the NXT crowd, not the main roster crowd. He got.
But I mean, to be honest though, to your point though, this is a new era in Triple H, so I'm pretty sure Triple H could have made something work. But I think people will forget, even though people don't forget a lot of things. But like, that's a one backstage segment with JBL and Baron Corbin.
No, but I'm just saying it's not even
out of his career.
No,
it's not like when Jerry Lawler or whoever on commentary used to be telling you, "Oh, this guy is trash," or whatever every week. That's kind of different when just one incident.
What I'm saying is that the JBL thing was the nail in the coffin. Leading up to the JBL thing, like I said, he was one of the worst Money in the Bank cash-in holders. He won a pointless battle royal that did nothing for his career. They put him in a feud with John Cena, which he lost bad. Then he went through multiple characters. Like I said, he went through Baron Corbin, and he went through King Corbin, which his King Corbin sucked. Then he went to Constable Corbin, where he was part of one of the worst segments on the worst Raw in the history of wrestling in 2019. So bad to the point where they had
part of Bailey. This Is Your Life.
Yes, remember the whole Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin ending Raw holding the hands up, which it was.
When they put Braun through the triple table, whatever. Yeah.
The worst Raw to the point where the McMahons the following week had to come and do a storyline and say, "Yo, we sorry for that bullshit ass show," and they blamed it on Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buried that, man. That was 2019, which we still had that video that we record. I mean, I have it saved, but it's on it was on the old channel. The worst Raw in history, and then they came on there and say, "Hey, yo, we sorry, but we blame it on Baron Corbin. You buried this man." And I don't like Corbin, but that's what y'all did. So then what happened? So that's when the broke ass Corbin came. Now that was entertaining, but then all of a sudden he hits the jackpot and he's happy. And now he's happy Corbin. And I'm just like a weekend at Bernie's. I'm like with these loud ass shirts on. It wasn't working like that. Then they gave him the madcap. And the madcap thing didn't work out. And remember, he was even feuding with Roman and smeared dog food on Roman, but that didn't do shit. Nobody thought he was cool anymore. He already got buried so far down, and they try to bring him back up. So you take him to the NXT crowd that's more of a wrestling crowd than an entertainment crowd. Yeah, they like Baron Corbin, and they brought him back, and he did nothing. It was like, oh, we remember this guy? He's ass. And like I said, JBL was the final nail in the coffin. I'm not saying JBL was the thing that ruined the whole career. That was the final nail in the coffin of how they were burying Corbin leading up to everything. And that's what sucks about that, because like I said, I'm not a Corbin fan. I don't really care. But I'm saying, but for somebody who's trying to make a career, trying to make a point about them, it does suck that had to happen. Now, me personally, I can see Baron Corbin going to TNA. I think he fits in TNA. He ain't got to go to AEW. I think he fits in TNA. And with the way TNA is working, and hell, they got a relationship with WWE right now, go to TNA. Ash by Elegance made her way back to NXT, even though she only been going like 3 months. So you can go TNA. It just sucks when anybody loses their job, you know.